What is going on YouTube? My name is Lucas, and today I wish I was monetized because I can assure you this video could easily surpass the 15-minute cutoff. But the company I'm going to be talking about is the Monster House, the behemoth, and that is going to be Tesla. So if you're interested in getting some major news on this tech company, this car company, and so much more, I suggest you stay tuned right after this. Before I start providing you breaking news on Tesla, I ask that you guys subscribe to my YouTube channel. It really does. It helps out tremendously. And as you guys can see, this is the type of content you're going to be provided. And I just keep on pouring it on. So if you're interested, subscribe to my channel, please. And now we're going to continue into the video. If I had to describe Tesla, it would be like a crane. And Tesla would be that wrecking ball that is, at the end of the crane, just breaking through walls, breaking through barriers. Everything that is set up by Wall Street or set up by an analyst. They are just saying, hey, you know what? We're going to blow right through that and we're going to set new highs. Unbelievable. Like Buzz Lightyear said, to infinity and beyond. And why not with Tesla? I mean, good lands, this thing hit 1800 and just continued to go up after that. But we'll get into that once we break this bad boy down. Piece of news, and I've already touched on it, but I want to reiterate the fact that Tesla is going to be doing a 5-to-1 split. I mean, that alone right there is still just very impactful news. I mean, there's a chance you could own 5 shares of Tesla just by purchasing one. And I did a video on that right here. So I'm not going to go into too much detail on the Tesla stock as far as, the split. But we're going to break everything else down that is causing this thing to just continue to climb. And just the analysts that are just throwing haymakers left and right with this stock. I mean, they are truly getting this thing to a max dollar before the split. And it's very interesting to where it could go after the split. I mean, there's just so much information. I got 15 minutes. To start this thing off with a bang, Wedbush Securities' Daniel Ives comes through the door kicking, and he's like, you know what? I'm an analyst, and I currently have my 1-year prediction set at $1,800. That's not enough is what he's basically saying, and I'm going to give you some details why. But he projected now $1,900. I think he's under shorting this stock, but that's just my opinion. I think 2,000. Let's go. So swinging on over here, I'm going to give you the information why he believes he needs to raise his evaluation. His first reason is because the second quarter, Tesla reported 90,650 vehicle deliveries, sales of $6.04 billion, and a GAAP earnings per share of 50 cents, beating consensus estimates. And the registration in China, meanwhile, topped 50,000 in the first half of 2020. Some of the information that kind of goes with this, and we'll kind of touch on it a little bit later as well, is now this puts them back on pace to hit their mark of 500,000 vehicles produced in the year 2020. Originally, they thought they were not going to be able to complete that because of the coronavirus. But since ramping back up, getting production going again, they are now believed to hit that 500,000 mark. Unbelievable. Continues on to give why he believes it should be $1,900. Tesla is also prepping to begin producing its Model Y crossover at its Shanghai plant after ramping up output of its longer range Model 3. For Ives, however, it's about the company's upcoming announcements, specifically game-changing battery development at its highly anticipated Battery Day, now slated for September 22nd. I can make a video by itself on September 22nd, Battery Day. There's so much information that is going into that day. And on top of that, there's a lot of secret potential announcements that they have. And I just think it's going to be another, Cybertruck window breaking type thing. I mean, they're really going to reveal some stuff, I feel personally. And I think we're just going to be blown away, and Tesla's stock price good lands. Who knows what it's going to get to, especially when it's going to be after the split. Woo. A little bit of what they kind of expect to reveal on that battery day, and it goes along with Ives and why he put his projection to $1,900. So Musk and Tesla are expected to reveal a so-called million-mile battery, bringing Tesla closer to their goal of mass producing a long-range and long-life battery equal to, if not greater, than the efficiency and production cost of gasoline-powered vehicles. And there's a lot of speculation out there that eventually, just with the capabilities of what a Tesla vehicle is going to be able to do as far as cost, efficiency, less repairs, it's just going to eventually just eliminate the gas vehicle because of just cost in general. It's going to be very interesting to see that take and if that really does become the case in the future. To be honest with you on this next piece of news, I really didn't know that they were getting into this, and it kind of just helps me understand a little bit more about what Tesla's doing. Obviously, I understand that they're in the solar energy, and they obviously are getting into the solar panels, but I did not know, that they were going to be partnering with Qatar. And so I'm going to swing over here and provide you some information on a recent, battery type thing that they did with Qatar. So to continue with the battery news, Tesla deploys batteries in Qatar. Qatar is rich in oil and natural gas, but it has adopted a don't get high on your own supply policy since 2017 and started diversifying with solar. Now that Tesla deployed power pack batteries at the country's first solar and storage project, the Qatar General Electricity and Water Corporation described it as a pilot project to store electrical energy using batteries. So like I said, I knew they were doing the solar energy, but this whole battery power pack type thing, that's news to me. If you guys knew about that and know a little bit more about that and you want to put that down in the comment section below, that'd be greatly appreciated, and kind of provide me a little bit more information on that. That would be awesome. And you guys thought that I was just going to provide that type of news to you. No, we're going to step it up a notch. We're going to give you some major news. And I got to swing over here for this because I want to make sure I get it word for word and exactly what is going on, because I am just blown away at what they are doing. So the automaker Tesla is now valued at more than $300 billion. That's right, $300 billion. This makes them the most profitable car maker in the entire world. The entire world. Unreal. What that did is that surpassed them past the likes of Toyota. So now Tesla is the most profitable automaker in the entire world. There's no clear catalyst for the increase other than new note from Morgan Stanley this morning, because the stock price just went ballistic. So basically what they're saying is there was no catalyst causing that other than Morgan Stanley this morning talking about Tesla launching a third-party battery / EV powertrain supply business. And their quote is, "While there is still room for discovery leading up to the September 22nd battery day, the notion of Tesla supplying not only drivetrains and software, but superior battery packs to the auto industry is increasingly gaining validation, according to Morgan Stanley Asian tech team." And you know what? I mean, what it sounds like to me, and I think they touch on it a little bit here in a second, I think what Tesla is truly trying to do is manufacture everything themselves, whether it's batteries, drivetrains, it's just the entire package. They want to be able to say that they're producing it and they're not relying on anyone else to support them in any way. And that'll only cause revenue to continue to grow. And it's just another way for them to continue to expand above horizons. I mean, it's unbelievable what they're doing. And then on top of that, they're supposed to be expecting to announce some more vehicles, and I might touch on that here in a second. I personally think that September 22nd is going to go down in history. I think it's going to go down in not only the electrical vehicle history books, but I think that it's going to go down in Tesla's history. I mean, the announcements that are going to come on this day, the reveals that are going to come on this day, I think will have such an impact in the future that we're going to look back and be like, September 22nd, 2020 was a monster day for this company and the future of the world. I mean, I really do. So what are they expected to do? Well, they're expected to reveal the Roadrunner program, which is that battery that I was talking about. But that's not only the important part, it's what they're going to be putting the Roadrunner in besides their cars and obviously the Cybertruck. And that's going to be the Semi that they might be revealing at the September 22nd battery day. I think the Semi is going to be just over the top, and I think it's something that Tesla really needs to just hit a home run with. I do, because I think that's what pushes this stock to limits we've never seen before. I mean, the production that would come from that, the people that would be interested in that. I mean, there's so many freight trucks out there that over the road, it would just be monstrous. So I'm not going to dive too much more into that because I want to see the reveal, and obviously that would be its own video in itself. On top of that, continuing on with a truck, we're building a plant in Texas. So I'm going to swing over here and provide some information on that plant. So Tesla finally confirmed a site next to Austin for its next gigafactory in the US last month. The automaker started moving quickly to build the factory, and holy smokes, have they ever. A contractor quickly took over the site and started ground preparation to clear a massive space to start construction at the 2,000-acre piece of land. And yes, they really have. They are moving fast. It says, up to now, it was still mainly just moving dirt, but Tesla has now brought a few pile drivers at the site, which means that it is getting ready to start building the foundation for the first few buildings. And Cybertrucks are going to be rolling out of this thing, I believe. I think that's exactly where they are going to be putting that, and they are just going to push one out after the other. My favorite part of any video, and that is chart breaking down time, and I'm going to hurry up and do this quick because I only have 15 minutes before they cut me off. So let's swing on over here and dive into Tesla. So today it opened at $1,677. It got as high as $1,845.86, and it just makes me so happy to see that. I mean, it is awesome what it's doing. Its low was $1,672.83. Its volume was 20.24 million. Its current market cap is $342.1 billion. Its 52-week high, which was hit today, of $1,845.86. Its 52-week low is $211, and its average volume is 13.21 million. It closed today at $1,835.64. That was an 11.20% run. And it continued to climb just a smidge more, closing out completely in the day at $1,836 even, which was up 0.02%. And I have a 2-year chart. And the only thing I'm going to say is that in August of, so basically 1 year from where we're at today, you could have got Tesla stock at $225.86. So I'm going to leave you right there. Just think about that. If you guys enjoyed this video, and like I said, guys, I probably could have talked for a lot more on this topic and Tesla just in general. I'm very excited about this stock. I always have been, and it's just nice to be back invested into them and just know that there's going to be so much growth potential, and it's just pure excitement. It really does. It makes me happy. And you guys know how I do it. If you like this video, smash that like button. It helps out tremendously. It really does. It gets these videos out to YouTube and allows people to see this amazing content you guys get to see every single day. And if you enjoy this content, because I'm going to keep the content flowing, subscribe to my YouTube channel. It really does. I appreciate it. And let's just keep growing this thing, because I love providing you guys content. I love bringing you guys videos, and I love interacting with you guys down in the comment section. It's a lot of fun. And you guys know how I do it. Have a good day.